We are diving deep into the ultimate speculative wildlife setup that could either revolutionize your bird photography or introduce you to a world of absolute technique-driven pain. We are talking about the highly anticipated Canon R7 Mark II paired with the rumored RF 300 to 600mm f/5.6L is VCM lens. On paper, this combination sounds like a dream for tracking fast, unpredictable subjects like birds in flight. It promises the insane pixel density of a 39-megapixel APS-C sensor combined with the incredible flexibility of a high-end L-series zoom lens. But when you look past the raw numbers, the physics of small pixel pitches, diffraction limits, and atmospheric conditions start to paint a much more demanding picture for real-world shooters. Let's break down exactly what is hidden under the hood of this rumored crop sensor powerhouse. First, the consensus suggests that the Canon R7 Mark II will feature a 39-megapixel backside illuminated stack sensor. That stacked architecture is critical because it enables extremely fast readout speeds, allowing a blistering 40 frames per second electronic shutter with virtually no rolling shutter effect. To handle that massive data stream, Canon is expected to use the Digic X processor alongside a dedicated accelerator chip, enabling blackout-free shooting and advanced pre-capture performance. Ergonomically, the body is rumored to move away from the compact R7 design and adopt a larger form factor closer to the R6 series. This means better balance with heavy telephoto lenses, improved controls, and stronger weather sealing. Storage is also expected to improve, with one CF Express Type-V slot paired with an SD slot for faster buffer clearing and more flexible workflows. While pricing is expected to land between $2,000 and $2,700, the performance jump positions this as a serious professional APS-C action tool. On the lens side, the RF 300 to 600mm f/5.6L is VCM is shaping up to fill a long-standing gap in Canon's lineup. It sits between consumer zooms and ultra-expensive super telephoto primes, targeting a price range of roughly $5,000 to $7,000. The lens is expected to feature internal zoom, maintaining balance during operation, along with advanced optical elements to reduce size and weight. A VCM autofocus system should deliver extremely fast and silent focusing, making it ideal for both wildlife photography and video tracking. Combined with optical stabilization that works alongside in-body stabilization, this lens is designed for handheld wildlife shooting at extreme focal lengths. It is also expected to support teleconverters, pushing its reach even further. Now here is where things get extreme. Mounted on the R7 Mark II, the 600mm end becomes roughly 960mm full-frame equivalent due to the APS-C crop factor. At a 1.4x teleconverter, and you are pushing beyond 1,300mm equivalent reach. With 39 megapixels packed into an APS-C sensor, pixel density approaches the equivalent of a 100-megapixel full-frame system. That sounds incredible on paper, but it introduces serious technical trade-offs. The pixel pitch is expected to be around 2.9 micrometers, making it extremely sensitive to motion, vibration, and focus errors. Even tiny camera shake becomes heavily magnified at this resolution, demanding perfect technique, stabilization, and shutter discipline. This also introduces diffraction limitations. At such small pixel sizes, even wide apertures like f/5.6 begin to approach optical softness at the pixel level. Stopping down to f/8 or f/11, especially with teleconverters, increases diffraction and reduces per pixel sharpness further. You are essentially trading microdetail sharpness for extreme reach and cropping flexibility. To get the best results, shooting technique becomes everything. High shutter speeds are essential, often 1/4000s or faster for birds in flight. In bright daylight, ISO performance remains clean and usable. But in shade or overcast conditions, ISO can quickly climb into 3200 or 6400, where noise begins to affect fine feather detail. Even with modern AI denoising, detail that is never captured at the sensor level cannot be recovered in post. And then there is the final challenge: the atmosphere itself. At extreme focal lengths, you are often shooting through heat haze, humidity, dust, and air distortion. At long distances, atmospheric interference destroys sharpness long before your lens or sensor becomes the limiting factor. The key takeaway is simple. This setup is not about standing far away and zooming in. It is about combining extreme optical reach with disciplined fieldcraft, getting physically closer while using technology to extract maximum detail. Used correctly, this system could deliver some of the most detailed wildlife images ever captured on an APS-C platform. Used carelessly, it will punish every mistaken technique.